Data doesn't lie, but marketing metrics can be misleading when you're not asking the right question. Today, I'll be walking you through the reasons why most marketing teams don't get value from their data solutions, from the biggest mistakes they make, consequences of this mistake, and showing you actionable steps you can make today to get you to start getting value from your data. The biggest mistake most marketing teams make when it comes to data and analytics is that they treat the metrics as the goal, instead of it to be looked at as the lighthouse or the navigator towards the decision that they're going to make. You fall into this category if, one, your dashboard is getting longer or wider every day. You also fall into this category if you only look at your dashboard for reporting purposes at the end of the month. Most marketing teams fall into the metric chasing dilemma for three main reasons. One, they start with the tool. The marketing team wants to get data driven, and the first thing they're thinking about is what tool should we set up? That shouldn't be your first question. Your first question should be, what questions do we want to answer with the current data that we have or the current data we are going to get? The second reason why they fall into this trap is they are measuring what is easy. So they only focus on the data that they have access to and they create KPIs around that data. The third, which is most important, is there is no aligned goal. They don't know what they are looking to achieve. Because of that, they just gather all of the data they have access to and they look for the best tool. Some of the consequences the business will face from this mistake will be, one, you overspend or over-allocate budget on the tools because you don't necessarily need to spend that much on the tool. You don't know why you need the tool. You don't know what question you're answering. The second is missed opportunities. You miss loads of opportunities on what your clients want, how you can help them grow, and what actually moves the needle in terms of the goal of the business. The third, which is most common among most marketing teams, is you then end up building a reporting tool, not an analytical tool that helps you to make decisions. All you're doing is creating reports and giving reactive solutions to your clients. A good way to fix this for every marketing team is to transition from a metric first to a decision first based analytics. And one way to think about it is to understand what metric first looks like and what decision first looks like. Metric first will be, you start with what you can track. You're focusing on only what you can track. The next will be, you add in as many metrics as you have access to. They also design the dashboard for aesthetics, and success for metric first looks like how many dashboards or reports can we ship. But for decision first, you start with asking questions like, what decisions are we trying to make and what questions are we trying to answer? What are the few metrics that help us answer these questions? Does the dashboard help us to make clear decisions? And lastly, success looks like more revenue, efficiency, and growth impact. With this, what does a practical example look like? So before, when you were metric driven, what to look like is, okay, you're optimizing for the cost per click, optimizing for the click-through rate. But now the decisions will look like this. What channels bring the highest lifetime value at an acceptable rate? You can answer this question without getting the metrics of the client acquisition cost, the lifetime value per channel, and the playback time. With these three metrics, you can answer the question, which channels bring in the highest lifetime value at an acceptable playback rate? My challenge for you now is, go back to your marketing dashboard or any of the dashboards that you have, audit it, circle all the metrics that you believe are answering specific decisions important in the business, and drop every other metric. Feel free to comment the metrics that you dropped and the questions you're answering now. And like every other time, if you found this video valuable, feel free to share, like, subscribe. Cheers.